Welcome to Burping It Out podcast with Anna Regina. I'm Anna Regina, and this is Burping It Out, where we don't say what we think, we burp it out. Hi, this is like the 10th time or the millionth time that I'm starting this. First because I'm awkward and I don't know how to talk. I haven't figured it out in these this is the 14th episode that I'm doing on this podcast. So yeah, I still haven't figured it out. And also, like, I don't know why I always have, like, I don't know, technical problems, like, when I start recording. And I don't know why. Like, the volume always, like, is, like, either too high or too low. I don't know what happens. I always end up figuring it out, like, why it happens and stuff. But then I never remember, like, for the next time that I do it. And so I always have that problem. I don't know why. And also, like, the phone rang. Actually, the time where I was actually, like, I had been talking for like 3 minutes and then the phone rang and I was like, why is this happening? I was like, you know what? I'm just going to start over. So yeah, today I don't want this episode to be that long. I hope it's not that long. I don't know, because it's going to be basically about my SAT experience, let's say, because I don't know if you know this. Well, you obviously don't know this, but from like May the 9th or something, I haven't been working on my podcast. I mean, I have been, like, active on social media and stuff, like, reviewing people's, like, podcasts and stuff on Apple and stuff. Oh, my God, finally, I burped without doing it on command. And I think it's because I was always laying in my couch, and, like, when you're in your couch, like, it doesn't really work. Like, burps don't really come out. But now they're coming out because I'm sitting next time. Ugh, why do I suck at talking? I'm so sorry. I might cut that out, edit it out. I don't know. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, I pretty much scheduled my episodes until this one. This one I'm actually doing it the day before it's posted. So yeah, I posted like, I think I scheduled like, I don't know how many episodes I scheduled, but like from like the beginning of May or something until last week, I scheduled all of them because I had my SAT coming up and I didn't want to have to worry about, making this. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get it all ready because I was going to start working on it in like May. Hi, this is me editing. When I said started working on it, I meant started working on my SAT, like studying and stuff. I don't know. I feel like I needed to clarify that. Let's go back to what I was saying. Just when I finished, like, doing all of this, but you know what, I was procrastinating. You know what, in May, like, I wasn't taking it that seriously. I was like, dude, I'm gonna have to, like, work really hard in June. And then in June, the first week, I worked, like, hard, but because it was the beginning of June or something, like, I was really nervous. Like, the first nights, I couldn't really sleep. But, yeah, and then the next nights, I was able to sleep, finally, but I got nervous in other ways. My palms started peeling off. That has been happening since, like, 2 years ago. I think it's because of anxiety and stuff. And other things started to happen, but at least I was not getting insomnia, which is great. I mean, sleep is number one for me, even though I'm sleep deprived a lot of the time. But, yeah. And the second week or something, I was doing a lot of, like, reviews on Apple Podcasts and stuff because I was doing a review with a lot of podcasters. I'm going to figure out a way to give a shout out to everyone, either like here in the recording or like maybe in the description or something, like mention people, like a bunch of people on one episode and then a bunch of people on the other one and a bunch of people on the other one. I still have to think about that. So yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I wasn't that nervous like during like the second week or something, but then the third week and the fourth, let's say the 2 weeks before I was going to say the podcast, the SAT. In case you didn't know, the SAT is the test that you do, or the exam that you do to get in college. Actually, I'm not doing exactly like the SAT, because I live in Spain. It's called the EBAU. So yeah, it's not exactly that. But it's pretty much the same concept. I think in the UK, it's the GCSEs, because I've heard that a lot. Basically, the 2 weeks before that, I was pretty nervous, and I was actually working harder on it because I did 4 exams. I did the 4 like mandatory, let's say, exams, which were Spanish, history, English, and math. So I did those 4. There's people who needed to like do more optional exams to get in certain college courses. College courses, is that what you call them? I don't know. So yeah, I did only 4, and I mean, at the end it wasn't that hard, Like, at the end, the exam wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be, but I was so nervous, especially the 2 weeks before that. Well, actually, the 2 weeks before the exam, I was like, I can't believe we have like 2 weeks left. And I don't know, I just felt unprepared. Like, I was prepared, but I felt really unprepared. I was like, I'm probably not taking this seriously enough. I don't know why. And then the week and a half or something before the test, I started like really wanting to play Fortnite. Here's the thing. I've never, ever played Fortnite. I mean, it's been a week since the test happened. Like, I literally, I had a week to play Fortnite, and I still haven't played Fortnite because I've been doing other stuff, but whatever. I'll talk about it later. Or maybe on another episode. I don't know. You will see. But what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, I was dying to play Fortnite, and I was like, well, I can't play Fortnite because I'm going to get hooked in it, and get hooked in it or hooked on it. I don't know. I'm going to get obsessed with it, and I'm just going to not be able to stop playing. And I was like, you know what? No. We're going to start playing Fortnite after the test. And I was like, well, the only thing related to Fortnite that I can do is watching gameplays. And so I watched an Emma Chamberlain gameplay, and then I watched an Antonio Garza gameplay. And then I got this recommendation of this channel called Lazarbeam. Hi, this is me editing again. I feel like I needed to clarify this. I said this channel called Lazarbeam sarcastically because he has a lot of followers, huh? But it probably sounded like it was a channel that like had like no followers or whatever, or like he was a small YouTuber. Actually, because I didn't mention like, oh, this channel called Emma Chamberlain or this channel called Antonio Garza, whatever. But actually, Lazarbeam has more subscribers than Emma Chamberlain and Antonio Garza. So it was sarcasm, okay? It's not that Lazarbeam is not well known. He's actually very well known, but like it was sarcasm, okay? I don't know. I feel like I needed to clarify that too. I'm so sorry. And oh my god, believe me when I tell you that like the first video that I watched was his like best video ever, I think. When it comes to like content, whatever. It's called I Won Without Moving. Dude, it was a masterpiece. And then I watched like literally, I'm not even kidding you, literally the fifth video or something that I watched. I was like, I have a crush on this guy. You know what? Here's the thing. I've had crushes on literally everybody. Everybody. From like teachers to like actors, I don't know, classmates, friends, blah blah blah, but like I had never had a crush on a YouTuber. And I was actually thinking about that, I don't know, the last month. I had never had a crush on a YouTuber ever, and I actually tried. I was like, literally one day, I'm not even kidding, I googled handsome YouTubers. I swear to God, I was like, dude, I have to have a crush on a YouTuber. I don't know why. And then I couldn't find anyone, but you know what? I wasn't looking for this one, and I found Lazarbeam. I was like, I mean, he's so cute. He's so funny. He has an amazing personality. I had never laughed so hard with a YouTuber in years. He's so funny. His content is amazing. He's open about mental health. He's not afraid to like tell people that he has anxiety and other stuff like that. He's just perfect. He's perfect. I love him. Okay. And so I developed a crush on him. Now I'm pretty like chill. I think I'm getting over it. Because I was like, no. You know what? I'm falling in love too fast, okay? This is probably not healthy. You know what? Actually, I had a crush on a guy some time ago, and then because I was so obsessed with that guy, I got depression for a year, and I was like, okay, this is not happening again. Calm down, Anna. It's never gonna happen. Calm down. So, yeah, I think I'm getting over it now. Yeah, anyway. And then this other guy who I had a crush on that I talked to you about that in previous, like, podcast episodes, I think I'm over him. Hi, this is me editing again. What was that? I think I got over him. Like, what did I say? Dude, what the fuck? That is so cringy. Anyway, let's go back to what I was saying. Like, maybe if I saw him in real life, like, maybe, I don't know, if I saw him, like, walking down the street, whatever, like, maybe, like, my heart would beat, like, really fast and whatever, blah, blah, blah. But, I think I'm getting over him, too. Which is, like, a good thing because I don't think I'm ever going to see him again. I might, though. But I don't think I'm ever going to see him again. I mean, literally. But you know what? It's fine. I'll find the right guy one day, okay? Let's just not stick to crushes that just, they're not going to work. They haven't worked and they, whatever. So, SAT, okay? I've been talking for 9 minutes now. I might cut some parts out, so it's probably not 9 minutes when you're listening to this, as you're listening to this, but whatever. the week before the week before the SAT, I was like, okay, I'm gonna focus like really hard because I really need to get my shit together. And I was like, oh, hold on, I think there's another burp. It was very little. Anyway, I was like, I need to focus now. And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna watch any more Lazarbeam videos. I'm not gonna watch any more because I just couldn't stop watching them. I would watch like 10 or 7 or something like every day, and I was like, no, I'm gonna stop. Did I stop in the end? No, I kept watching a lot of them the week before the SAT, and I was like, dude, I'm procrastinating so much. And even when I wasn't watching his videos, when I was studying, I was still thinking about him, like, oh my god, remember this video and he said this and he said that, he was so cute, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, why, Anna, why are you like this, why are you like this? And I was like, no, I can't stop watching videos, but I have to stop. Did I stop? No, not a single day. Not even the day before the test. Not even. But whatever. Actually, then the day before the test, I was really stressed. I was like, oh my god, I know nothing. And then it turned out I knew a lot more than I thought I did. Because I think it was because of the stress. Like I told you before, I think I work better under pressure. Or maybe I didn't tell you that. Maybe it wasn't the other recording that I did. But I had to start it again because someone called. Anyway, whatever. I work better under pressure. And I think that, yeah, that's why. Because I was, like, studying. And I was like, oh, my God, I know nothing. And then I kept, like, how am I going to know that this person did this and then that and then they married and then this happened and then the blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, my God, I actually know it. Because history was, like, I'm talking about history right now. Because history was, like, really hard. I mean, it's not that it was that hard, but, like, there was a lot to memorize. It was a lot to memorize. So there's that. I thought that I knew nothing, and I actually knew a lot more than I thought. So I was like, okay, I think I'm better than I think, but I was still really nervous because I was like, dude, I should have studied a lot more. What am I doing with my life? And then the exam turned out to be a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. I mean, we haven't gotten the results yet. So this podcast episode is gonna be posted on the 8th, I believe. So I think they're gonna give us the grades on the 9th. So that's when we're going to get the results. I mean, I think I did well. Like, honestly, I felt a lot better than I thought I was going to feel. I thought it was going to be like, meh, whatever, like, okay, good. But, like, I could have done it better. And the 4 tests, I was like, you know what? I think I did pretty well. Like, I might not get 100% on each of them, but I don't like talking about this because, like, I might not get that good of a grade. But, like, honestly, I felt really well. I felt a lot better than I thought I was going to feel. Like, my expectations were, like, not, like, super low, but, like, a lot lower. I mean, not, like, a lot lower, but I thought it was going to be, like, harder. I don't know. I don't like talking about it. So, yeah, that was the thing, pretty much. I procrastinated a lot. A lot of the times I felt like I wasn't focusing enough. But it ended up turning out okay. You know, I still studied a lot, but like, I don't know. I think I was more, I'm always like more demanding, you know, like I'm always like, okay, I'm going to study like for the whole afternoon and I'm going to get in 100% or something. And then I end up studying like at most 3 hours. I mean, 3 hours is like fine. If the test is like, if you don't have to like memorize that much, I don't know, like 3 hours is like fine for me. But I'm always like, okay, I'm going to study for the entire afternoon. And then I end up like procrastinating a lot because you're like, oh my God, I have like 8 hours from like now till the moment I go to bed. And that's why you kind of like go like, okay, like it's a lot of time. I got plenty of time. I can procrastinate. And then you end up procrastinating for hours. You procrastinate for like 5 hours and then you end up studying like 3 hours and then you're like super stressed because it's like, oh my God, I procrastinated a lot. I didn't do anything. And then you memorize everything in like 3 hours or less than 3 hours and you just review or something. I don't know. Like I said, my brain works better under pressure. I don't know. I don't know. It's how it is. So yeah, my SAT was good. The first day I was like, okay, I'm actually the Spanish exam and the history exam were technically the hardest because they were the ones where you had to actually memorize some stuff because Spanish was not just Spanish, you know, like communication, whatever skills or like reading skills, whatever, but also like you had to memorize like literature, which is kind of like history, but it's like literature. And then history, well, you had to study history. And then math, it was not that hard. You had to learn how to do this, and that. And that's it. That's everything that the test is about. And then English, well, I mean, I don't know if you know this, but I'm quite good at English. I know a few words. Okay, I know how to say a few things. So it was good. It was all good. The only problem was that we had to do an essay, and I kind of like messed up. We had a paper, like a green paper, to do a draft, like apart from like the exam paper, let's say, so that when you write the essay on the exam paper, let's say, it's like all nice and neat and clean, whatever. And I messed up on the draft a few times, and I was like, well, it's the draft, so it doesn't matter. And then I wrote it on the exam paper, and I was like, no, you know what? I actually don't like this. It doesn't sound right. And then I had to correct it. And then it turned out to be a mess. I was like, ooh, I don't like it. It's not neat at all. And so one of the teachers that was there, I told her, like, is it okay if it's not like super neat? And she was like, you know what? I'm going to give you another paper, and then you're going to rewrite everything that you did. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, rewrite everything? And we had like a half an hour left, but she told me that I had 15 minutes left. And I was like, there's half an hour left, but she told me 15 minutes. Like, what's happening? And so I just wrote it really fast. My handwriting was not the beautifulest, but I hope it was legible. Legible? That's the word? Legible? I don't know. It was readable. Okay? You could read it, but like, it was not the prettiest. But whatever. I think that was probably the most like stressful moment. English was the easiest exam, like by far. But like, that just made it really stressful. I think like, even though I was like confident about it and everything, I feel like I was a little bit insecure. I was like, you know what? I don't like how the essay is turning out, which never usually happens. But I was like, you know what? I don't like how it's turning out, so I'm just gonna change this up a little bit. And then I ended up effing it up. And then, what did I say effing it up? Like, this podcast is explicit. Who gets demonetized with a freaking podcast saying bad words? Whatever. I mean, not that I get monetized in any way, but whatever. What was I gonna say? But like, what I mean is that podcasts you don't get demonetized on podcasts if you swear. Anyway, so that's basically all of my SAT experience. I don't think I have anything more to tell you. Like, I've already told you about day 1 and day 2, what happened like the month before, blah blah blah. I told you even about this new crush that I have. I mean, I'm getting over it. Like I said, I'm too repetitive. I'm sorry. I think that's all that I wanted to say. It was really scary, and then in the end, it was not as scary. It was not as, I just obviously wish that I had known everything that was gonna happen. It's like this new thing that you've never done, whatever. Because like a test, everybody has done a test before, but like, it's like a different thing, It's like this new place that you're going, this new protocol that you're doing. Also, because like we had to wear masks and stuff, and we had to like keep our distance and whatever. And so we weren't really used to that. Obviously, we had been quarantined since like March, and it was the end of it was June the 30th and July the 1st, so it was a little bit weird, But it all ended up really well. Yeah, so like it turned out fine. However, I don't want to ever have to go through that again. It was stressful as fuck. I've never done a test, so I don't want to have to go through it again. But I'm so glad it's over. Oh my god, now I can just get up at whatever time I want. I don't have to study at all. I'm just enjoying myself. I mean, I there's a lot of things that I want to do, and I procrastinate, but you know what? No one's telling me to do these things, so like it's fine if I procrastinate, I don't have to like meet deadlines. Well, I have my own like deadlines and stuff, like for instance like this podcast, like the schedule and stuff. But I'm just gonna wrap this up. I'm just rambling all over the place like unnecessarily. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Maybe you didn't care, maybe you already have gone through this or whatever, but if you haven't gone through this, just know that you're okay. It's fine. It's nothing out of this world. It's no rocket science. You just be confident, study, be prepared for anything that happens, and that's it, and everything is gonna be fine. No one's gonna die. So yeah, I think I'm gonna burp again before going, so hold on. Oh my god. Literally, you have no idea how much water I just drank, and I didn't burp. This is so frustrating, dude. Ugh, I should have taken. I can't burp. What the fuck? I can't burp. Hold on. I'm just gonna... No, I can't burp. Well, you know what? I'm sorry. This ended up being really lame. But you know what? I burped twice on this episode, right? Oh my god! Finally. Finally. So yeah. Bye. I hope you're having a nice day, a nice week, and I hope to see you next week. Peace. And that was the end of the episode. Hope you liked it. This podcast is also on Twitter and Instagram at burpingitoutpod, at BURPINGITOUTPOD. You can also find me on social media at It's Anna Regina, at ITSANAREGINA. I hope you have a great day or night, and I will see you next time.